Happy morning, students. Today we are going to proceed with a new unit, number 8, Biology in Human Welfare. It includes the chapter number 8, Human Health and Disease, chapter 9, Strategies for Enhancement in Food Production, chapter 10, Microbes in Human Welfare. First we study what is biology in human welfare. According to Ellen Fisher, there is biology in everything, even when you are feeling spiritual. Human welfare is the core of subjective ethics. It simply means that the scientific and technological advancements ultimately aim at the welfare of humans. Having said that, biology itself is the branch of science that not only studies morphology, anatomy, physiology, genetics, and metabolism of living beings, but also aims at improving, innovating, and carving new niches to bring about fundamental changes in the welfare of human. Biology and human welfare begin right from human civilization, and it is exemplified by the domestication of plants and animals. Therefore, allow yourself to be introduced to the astounding chapter of biology and human welfare, where you would get to know various applicable aspects of biology in human welfare. Chapter number 8, Human Health and Disease. It brings to life that fascinating connection between structure and function in the human body and explores the health and disease continue in detail, including teaching on how medical therapies act to treat or even prevent disease. So, the current scenario is India under the lockdown, right? Because of the COVID-19. That is, it is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. So it is mostly infected people with the COVID-19 virus well experienced to mild to moderate respiratory illness. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is being well informed about the COVID-19 virus, the disease it causes and how it spreads. Protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands or using alcohol-based rub frequently and not touching your face. So these are the remedies to control or to prevent the COVID-19. So what and all the disease we face by the humans we can come across in the chapter Human Health and Disease. So in this chapter we are going to proceed with what and all the humans suffering from diseases and what and all the symptoms and how we recover from the disease. Topics to be covered in this chapter: common disease in human, immunity, AIDS, cancer, drugs and alcohol abuse. First we study about common disease in human. In this lesson we are going to talk about illness or disease. Disease are kind of part of our life. Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. Various diseases, their cause and how can be treated, we'll also talk about health. How good health can be maintained? First we should know what is health. When we say good health is being free from disease. So, this is your from NCERT textbook. Health is for a long time was considered as a state of body and mind where there was a balance of certain humors. So this is what early Greek like Hippocrates, father of medicine, as well as Indian Ayurveda system of medicine has settled. It was thought that person with black bile belonged to odd personality and would have fevers. So this idea was arrived at by pure reflective thought. The discovery of blood circulation by William Harvey using experimental method and the demonstration of normal body temperature in person with black bile using thermometer disproved the good humor hypothesis of health. So in later years, biology stated that mind influences through neural system and endocrine system our immune system and that our immune system maintains our health. So in this paragraph, it was believed that good health was result in the balance of certain humor like black bile, yellow bile and blood inside the body. Further, the person with black bile suppose have odd personalities and fever. This hypothesis is disregarded when realized even people with black bile and blood circulated inside the body have normal body temperature. Then health came to be regarded as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So health is affected by three types: genetic disorder. In simple terms, health can be defined as free from all disease and infections. According to the World Health Organization, health is not only the absence of disease or illness. It is a state of an active and energetic condition including physical, mental and social well-being. So the state of complete physical, mental and social well-being is defined as health. Health simply means disease-free condition or physical fitness. Health is affected by in three ways: genetic disorder, infection and lifestyle. Genetic disorder, the defect which child inherits from his parent. Infection, from microbes or other organisms. Lifestyle, it includes food and water we take, exercise and rest. The term health is defined as complete physical, mental and social well-being. And this health is like absence of disease or physical fitness. So when people are healthy, they are more efficient at work. When there is efficient at work, what happens? There will be the increase in productivity and brings economic prosperity. So health also increase longevity of people and reduce infant and maternal mortality. So how the person can maintain a good health? Balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercise, awareness about the disease and their effect, immunization against the infectious disease, proper disposal of wastage, control of vectors, maintenance of hygienic food and water. So these are the good health to be maintained.